Hello, everybody. This is Mystic Jen. I'm here with a reading for my Cappies for April 2019. This is Capricorn Sun, Rising, and Moon, and Venus. This is a general reading. This may or may not apply to you. If it doesn't, please do make sure you check your other signs. Okay? Because you might be able to get information from your different other signs here. Okay, we're going to start out with a general energy. What messages do we have for Capricorn for April 2019? What messages do we have for Capricorn for April 2019, please? Innocence. Okay. Take time to play. Nurture your inner child. Live with a childlike sense of wonder. So today seems to be a day that the overall theme from Spirit is to have fun. Let loose. Let that inner child out. Go and do something that you enjoy today. Today is not about being all work and no play. You need to have some time to yourself, or even with other people, go do something fun, okay? And it's talking about looking at things with new eyes also. This is coming through from Spirit, looking at your life with a new pair of eyes. Are you always on the go, always busy doing this and doing that and neglecting yourself? Neglecting some of your primal needs? Is it all about the mighty dollar? Did you run yourself ragged? Where you don't give yourself a chance to enjoy yourself? That is a typical Capricorn. Me, guilty as charged. I'm a Capricorn and I've been doing that. You know, not paying attention to what I need, just so worried about money. I mean, not that you can't go through life not worrying about money, but you have to take some time and do something you enjoy. And I'm looking at that and I'm thinking, how does that relate to me? And I'm thinking, maybe I could get my jewelry supplies out and make something. Make a necklace or make a bracelet or a pair of earrings or maybe even a whole set. You know, this is what it's talking about. Innocence, going back to something that you enjoy and putting the cares of the day behind you or the cares of the week, whatever. Okay? Let's see, what other messages do we have for Capricorn for April 2019? What messages do we have for Cappies? Week 1. What's been going on this week? We have the Knight of Wands. Somebody coming towards you with their cup. possibly an invitation. This Knight's bring about change, changing in your love life, something coming to you, an offer or invitation. And we have the Two of Wands, which is decision making, planning. Somebody's planning something that involves, it's like two people coming together on a plan. The Knight has his cup, balancing his cup. He's balancing his emotions on his back as he goes forward, okay? And he's steadily bringing that cup to you. Now, cups are slow-moving energy as well, just like pentacles. Pentacles is the slowest, let me tell you. The fast-moving energies are the wands and the swords. Okay, now what I see here is that maybe one person wants to move faster than the other. Just saying. Okay, but that Knight of Cups is coming towards you a little bit faster than the Knight of Pentacles, but it feels like there could be an invitation or an offer, something that you've been waiting on, or you could be going towards that person. And we have the Knight of Swords, but in reverse. So we've got two Knights, two energies here. Again, the Knight of Swords is telling me, typically it's something very sudden that you don't expect, okay, by the end of the week. But it's in reverse. So I feel like this is something that you've been waiting on and expecting, but it's coming in slower than what you had hoped, is what I am seeing here. But Knights are not exactly the most stablest of energies. Just saying. The Knight of Swords reverse can be a little bit impulsive. A little bit impulsive, and maybe doesn't think things through. He doesn't think things through either. But again, he's also speaking about impatience. So it feels like this week is really trying your patience. You might have been the person that handed your cup over to somebody else, and there's kind of like a waiting period, and they might have been looking at things as being a little bit impulsive. But I feel more like somebody's coming towards you. And you're a little bit impulsive, a little bit impatient about things. And you have to be a little bit more patient. Okay? So yeah, I do see that this is about invitations. Okay, that's what Spirit is giving me there. I was just trying to see if there's anything else that was coming along in this week. I'm going to move on to week 2. I know that we're most of the way through week 1, but the overall energy is about you waiting on an invitation or some kind of communications of love. You're getting a little bit impatient, and I feel it's on its way. Okay, I don't feel it hasn't arrived yet. It could arrive by the end of the week or beginning of next week. But let's just take a look and see what's coming up for week 2 in April for Capricorn. Week 2, what's coming up for Capricorn in week 2? Again, I'm seeing child innocence. This could be somebody from your childhood. I'm just saying. That was just brought to my attention, the child. Somebody from your childhood, possibly. And we have the Five of Wands, but it is reversed. Seven of Swords. Ooh, week 2 is like Ace of Cups reversed. Okay, I'm definitely going to clarify this one. But what I am feeling here is that the competition and the struggles that you have been feeling are over. Seven of Swords is sneaking around. It's about betrayal. It could be about lies. It's also somebody trying to just get away with what is left. I feel like there might have been a lot of fights and struggles that are ending, and you're taking off with what dignity and what strength and what self-worth you still have left after something being turned upside down. Okay, week 2 is going to be a little bit shaky for you guys, Capricorns. But we're going to find out what this is. I'm also seeing that possibly 2 people. There's a decision. This is just coming to me. A choice between 2 people. One person's going to get hurt and feel betrayed. And the other person is the one that is coming forward. So I feel like there's someone coming forward and someone leaving. That's the energy that I am getting. And it might be somebody from your childhood who is returning, and then there's somebody leaving, and somebody's going to be crying over the spilled milk. Somebody's not going to be happy about your decision. Okay? Just saying. I feel like maybe there could be possibly 2 people. And we have the 6 of Pentacles. This is finally getting what you deserve. Okay? This is balancing things out. In week 3, give and take, and finally being on even keel. You know, feeling like you're somebody's equal, feeling like you are receiving something you haven't received in a while. We have the 9 of Swords here. So why are you stressed out? That's something we're going to have to investigate with the confirmation deck. And the Chariot reversed. This line just looks like atrocious. I'm sorry to say. There's definitely somebody not going to be happy, and somebody's going to be impulsive and out of control. Just saying. Then you have this other side here. Even though we're going in weeks, I'm going here like this too and putting things together for overall themes. But you have one person where you give and take. It's an even kilter. There's no struggles, no battles. Get along great. And again, I was going back to Innocence, feeling a childlike wonder with one person. Then over here you have the decisions that you have to make. That somebody's going to make you feel like you're betraying one. This is not an easy decision to let somebody go. Then over here you have another person, Capricorn, who is going to be fucking pissed. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to drop the F-bomb. I apologize. But somebody's going to be really upset because you're going off into another direction. They could lose control. This is just a warning. Okay? Just saying. Okay, we're going to go into week 4, and I didn't mean to cut and shuffle, but I guess out of habit, Spirit told me to do that. Okay, week 4. I don't know how I'm going to do it on months that there's 5 weeks. But okay. Too many cards, I'm sorry. Come on, 3 cards, please. Last week of April for Capricorn, please. April 2019. 8 of Wands. Very strong communications, things coming in swiftly and fast. This could also represent the arrows of, I almost did it again, the arrows of love here. The arrows of love are going to be flying by the 4th week of April. Lots of communications. It's going to also be air travel. They're coming to you. It's slow moving, but by the end of the month, they're going to be here. Okay. And again, like I said, there's multiple ways of reading this. Things that are happening, but then going down the columns, and they're being, yeah, we're going to see what's coming up with the last week of April with this other person too. Let's see. And this here's all about that decision that you were making. Knight of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so slow and steady is typical for the Knight of Pentacles, but it is in a reverse position. We have fast moving energy in the last week. Arrows of love flying. Capricorn, this could be representing a you. You're looking at these arrows and saying, oh shit. Okay, are you putting the brakes on it? We're definitely gonna clarify that. You could be putting the brakes on it, or you could be saying, screw the slow and steady, let's go for it. We will clarify that. Okay. And we have Temperance. Temperance is Sagittarius. It's kind of funny, in Sagittarius readings, the Capricorn card came up in the Major Arcana. Capricorn reading, the Sagittarius card is coming up. I'm just saying. Is that coincidence? No, I think it's synchronicity. Okay, so Temperance is about having patience and healing and, you know, balance. I think by week 4, this person's gone. Done. Over. And that's by week 3. By the end of week 3, this other person that you're scooting out of your life is gone. Week 4 is showing arrows of love, and then we have the that either you're looking at it and saying, oh shit, now what do I do? Because you've been waiting on this, and then as it gets closer, you start, okay, yeah, you've been waiting on this. Okay, and as it gets closer to the time for this arrival, you start worrying about it and start like getting stressed over it, wondering if you're doing the right decision, because you have this other person who is clearly upset. And I think I'm going to get clarifying what this other person is about, what happened there, that somebody else is coming in, but you're stressing over this, and then when it's happening, that's when you're in the oh shit moment, Capricorn. Okay, because this is the slow and steady progress of an Earth sign, and right here you have at the very end you have Temperance. This is the Sagittarius card. This is, like I said, it's about having balance and about these are healing waters, possibly healing from this, and this is about bringing out balance and having patience. Okay, so we're going to go to the clarifying deck. For some of you, you might have been waiting on this and it doesn't pan out. Also, that could be another scenario, Capricorn, just so you know that there's a couple scenarios within these cards. But this is somebody who's impulsive. So, and the other person's slow and steady. So I can't help but feel there's two people involved. Plus there's a decision, and You're waiting on this person to come in. This person's to your back. And there's 2 wands there, which are decisions, and I'm feeling 2 people. That's why I'm going with that interpretation. One you're letting go of, one you're embracing and welcoming in. And when like I said, when that person's coming in, you're in the oh shit moment. What do I do now? You know, it's like, I think that's where there's some shock in the shock factor, because you have been in the mind frame, this is never going to happen. This is just in my head. I think you're going to find out different, Capricorn. Okay. Okay, please clarify this situation here with the Ace of Cups reversed and the Knight of Swords reversed. What happened there? Okay, we have the Hermit. Hermit could be a Virgo. Just saying. But it's somebody going within and contemplating and trying to find out what it is that they want. Finding themselves. Somebody went out seeking and to shed light on this situation. Okay. And we have the Three of Rods. The Three of Rods, third party. That came to me immediately. But this other person was a third party situation. That's why the love fell apart. There were 3 people involved. 2's company, 3's a crowd. So this other person had you involved in a third party situation. You choose to walk away from that, and somebody new comes into your life, so they're upset. Okay. What else? The 3 is also about waiting on results, waiting on all the work you put into something to come to pass. And we have the 6 of Cups. That is somebody from the past. So I think that there might have been somebody from the past that come into this other person's life, just as I think that there's somebody from your past. Can you say karma? Just saying. Okay. Please clarify. There's something else I wanted the Knight of Pentacles reversed, clarified. Why is the Nine of Pentacles reversed here? Okay, somebody, it's being divinely guided, and there is an independent woman here. Somebody's has had a chance to have a sense of independence. Okay? Growing her own abundance, coming in her own. And then her wish starts coming true, and she's like, oh shit. I think that there's a little bit of, and this anxiety is a fear. This is fear of giving up a part of you again. Giving a part of you to somebody else. Okay, this is becoming very clear, Capricorn. This is something that you've been wanting for quite a while. And now that it comes, when it starts coming to pass, you're already at a point of feeling strong, feeling independent. And this other person may make you feel vulnerable. That's what I'm getting. And you don't want to lose yourself. But the Star card is here. So there's hope. Your wish coming true. And it is this whole thing was divinely orchestrated with the person from this person's past. I feel like this is an accident. You were involved in a third-party situation with somebody from this person's past. Okay? And after you finally went in and you did some research, you did some self-discovery, you finally had light shed on the situation, and that's when it really hit you that you are the side piece, okay? Or they have a side piece. Either or, whether you're the first, number one in their mind, and they're still seeing this person when it was supposed to be over, or vice versa, when the other person thinks it was over between you guys, but he's still trying to see you, or he still has attachment to you, okay? But you finally went in and realized the truth of the situation. So you have this other person coming into your life. A Sagittarius, I feel strongly about a Sagittarius, okay? And this person over here, I'm saying he, it could be a he or she, is definitely not happy about it. Okay, because I feel like they've been stringing you along. They've been trying to keep some kind of hold on you. And this other person coming along threatens that. But by the end of April, this situation is done, I feel. Completely done. And then your dreams are starting to come true. Your wish is starting to come true because you finally let this go. Your wish is starting to come true. And you're like the oh shit moment, because by this time you're feeling strong and independent. You could tackle the world. And you don't want to feel vulnerable again. And this Sagittarius just kind of makes you weak in the knees, honey. Just saying. But it is a wish fulfillment. It is divinely guided. Okay? Now, and I turned over the bottom of this deck, and it happened to be the Tower in reverse. So I feel like there is or going to be sometime here in April, probably with this, a Tower moment. And then here, you're looking at that Tower moment, a rebuilding, a solid foundation with the right person. That's what I'm feeling here. It's a time of rebuilding your life and rebuilding yourself and having that strong, sturdy foundation. And the Tower is reminding me of this person here sees the writing on the wall but doesn't believe it. Okay? And then when this happens, I mean, there's going to be an explosion. They're going to have a breakdown. Okay? And this whole thing's going to break down. It's not going to be pretty. I'm warning you now. It's not going to be pretty. But it's going to free you up for the love of your life to come into your life. Come back. Okay? And then you can start rebuilding the right way. Okay? Go throw out a couple of Norman cards, just to see what the Lenormand has. Okay, any last bit of information for Capricorn? We have the rod, birch rod. The birch rod is something that is repeated over and over. It's also about cleaning house, sweeping things out that no longer serve you. And it's also about arguments. Okay, so that's plain as day. Arguments coming. Let's see what the other couple cards are going to be. Mice. Mice have been coming up a lot in the readings. And book. Okay, this is telling me that this has been repeated action that has taken away from your quality of life. And now, book, I'm feeling learning. So I'm feeling like this has been a learning experience for you. So it's time to slowly eating away, stop the repetitive process, and take a page out of your book. Start a new chapter. This is what I'm being told by Spirit. It's time to start a new chapter. Close this book and start a new one. Because this repeated action over and over, this cycle that you've been caught in with this other person, has done nothing but take away and eat at you. Okay? So it's time to stop letting this person, situation eat at you. Time to close that book and start a new life. Okay, okay, Capricorn, this is what I have for you. And I do thank you for tuning in. And please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if